It's not a flashback, it's a flash forward.
Weird how it has like old-timey video footage lookingness. What?
That was a very nice try,
Yeah.
Allison.
I was trying to make fun of something, but wound up sounding like a fucking idiot myself. Way to go.
Take a picture.
Kicks him.
Hey, you awake?
Somebody take his wallet. $6! Slaps it on him. Nice looking wife, maybe I'll look her up.
Well, you don't have to look far, she's over there.
Maybe I should start making my own jokes and not Family Guy jokes.
That's like the 10th one this
Yeah.
I'm
session.
sorry, they're all just coming to mind. I used to have this weird thing happen to me where I would just randomly think of a random scene in Family Guy during the day. This was like in high school usually. And then inevitably, every time I would come home from school and watch Family Guy, that episode would come on. That's another one of my useless powers.
Oh look, you can see his skin starting to rot away.
Your skin's
Yeah.
starting to rot away.
I think I'm aging well for 33.
You can think what you want.
Oh yeah, well, up yours, that'll get him.
Oh yeah, well you look like you were chiseled by the gods.
I want to rub my skin against yours to make mine smoother.
Oh, is this the turtle?
Turtle,
I think
turtle.
that's the turtle.
No, I think that's the... Look at it again. I gotta see it.
It's the turtle.
Yeah.
You sure?
He has the
I
turtle's
didn't
mouth.
think it was that soon.
Find that turtle.
Those turtles. That turtle.
Find that ninja
Ow.
turtle.
Turtle.
Alright.
Rest in peace, Uncle Phil.
Yeah. Pretty cool, dude.
I feel like we brought this up in a previous video, but
Yeah,
we
we did,
did.
but that's alright. Alright, go kill it.
we just like killing.
You can't stop killing.
Here you go, Allison. Add a Rick and Morty into your Family Guy jokes.
Yeah, I'm just stealing jokes at this point. What do y'all... No one will ever see anything in me. Hey, remember that joke that was already made?
I mean, hell, if you
Wanna
think
hear
about
it
it,
again?
Family Guy is nothing but referential comedy.
Yeah, kinda.
I mean, that's really all it is. Hey, remember this scene from this movie? And you remember this from this movie?
Non
And this from
sequitur.
that? We know most of you who are watching this were born long after these movies, but
You still watch it and laugh, I guess, because of the poop humor, so...
yeah.
I still like older Family Guy. I don't like anything past like I want to say like season 6 or something. Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, here's a...
I don't remember exactly what the seasons are.
If you jump into that water down there, to the gorge, does that kill you?
No.
Okay.
Huh.
I was just curious, because I feel like I've fallen down there before and died.
You might. I'm not really sure. Because they might want you to take a specific path. Well, I really have to poop. I wish I didn't.
Speaking of poop jokes, go ahead. We'll carry this on our own.
No, it's alright. I'll wait for a minute.
That'd be hilarious if Aggro he just poops every now and then while he's running. Just comes flying at the screen.
It makes the poop noises
Yeah,
from
plopping sound.
from Ark. Make a poop noise. Yeah. That one.
Horse poop is different. It's like it's so heavy it
It clops,
plumps
like,
into the ground.
yeah.
It's a very dull thud.
It is. It's like the dullest thud you could ever think of.
It's kind of like if you think of a big hefty ball of clay and you just drop it on the floor.
Yeah, but in like pieces, so it's just like. Because they don't. I guess it's just what their poop is made of is what they eat. Just grass and hay and
Oats stuff.
barley oats and stuff.
What is the
Fiber.
cat doing?
I don't know. Jumping on the table. That
Let's make guitar strings out of him.
Get the fuck out. Go chase this random thing. Here.
I think that was a myth, by the way. That like violin strings used to be made out of cat gut.
Oh yeah, I think I remember you telling me that as a child, and I cried. Thank you. You also told
I
me
mean,
that
I'm
tuna.
pretty sure I also said that was back in the 18th century.
You also said that canned tuna was made from dolphins, and I mean, thinking about that now, that's really stupid that I believe that, as it's called tuna. But as a child,
I've told you
cried,
all
probably.
kinds of things. I once
to call me
convinced you
fat.
that Pippin could destroy the moon.
Pippin was our dog.
Yeah, one of our beagle we used to have.
She was the best. Besides Frodo, maybe.
God rest her beautiful soul. There was a hole in the backyard because Dad was getting ready to plant some flower beds, and it was a pretty big hole because he had a lot he was trying to do. And I told you Pippin could fire lasers from her eyes, and that she blew a hole in the yard, and you did not believe me. And then I told you, go look in the backyard. And you're like, yeah, okay, fine. And you look out the
Where
window,
Agro went.
and you saw that hole in the
Call
ground.
him.
You're like,
I'm trying.
I don't know
It's
what to
not-
think anymore.
I think you have to put your sword away.
Uh,
Yeah, I was pretty
don't you
stupid.
press triangle to call him?
I am pressing triangle.
I think he is, and we're
I
not
think you
hearing
hit,
it
like,
because of
up
the
or
volume.
something. I don't know. I think you hit another button.
Aggro was smart and he hightailed it out of there.
Oh, fuck this.
Kinda needed you, buddy.
Here he is. He's coming.
Hey. Maybe he
Sorry, I had to take a wicked deuce.
Oh, that's fine.
Remember, speaking of the horse shits like you were talking about. Triangle. Triangle. I'm gonna stick a big old triangle piece of paper to your forehead.
Ouch.
Even though you wouldn't see it, so that wouldn't help.
Oh god, this battle's pretty awful too. You gotta get him on top of those frickin' geysers.
Once you get on his back, though,
You gotta get him on top of those frickin' guys.
there's... Come on, I'll follow you. Ah, he's gonna knock you off your horse. Actually, no,
It's
you're
a
just
new-
gonna stand on your horse like
A new
like a
definition of
badass.
a new way of waterboarding.
He's on top of one, isn't he?
No.
What if he actually uses those
Oh, yes.
geysers as like a bidet?
He might. I would. If I was a giant turtle monster.
Yeah, that would just destroy a human being, but for him, he's like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah, nice and warm.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. God.
He can't. His hoof is hurt.
Oh no. Oh no. Just jump off! Alright,
Oh,
we're
he's
fine.
fine. Alright.
Make the horse kneel. Maybe you'll heal.
The NFL might turn him into glue.
Ugh. Let's not rehash that joke.
Yeah. Let's not get political.
Oh. Here he goes. Yeah, anyway.
You just left your horse to die.
Yeah, forget about it. The horse will be fine. He can't die except, when we think he does.
Shut up. We haven't gotten there yet.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, like that could have been anything
I know.
until
That
you
was
announced
vague.
that it was a spoiler.
Oh, people know.
The power of the earth shall
Wouldn't it be
shake
great if
even
you
the
would, like,
biggest colossus, or whatever he
undo?
said.
And not do that all the time. There's like kinda dodge rolling. You can roll out the way usually. Just kneel for a little bit. While he gets over that. It should go
Meanwhile,
off soon, hopefully.
Dorman looks back at his girlfriend. Shit. He looks back at Wander's girlfriend and is like, so no! You didn't even know what I was gonna say! Yes, I did! Was it about hitting on me again? No! It was if you wanted to share this noodle. Do I want to share a noodle? Yeah, like the whole Lady at the Tramp thing? No!
I've been saving it for thousands of years. Just for you.
You want to
What's
touch my
romance?
floppy disk? What? Nothing?
Why do we have a fly? Where does that joke come from? Your horse just ate shit.
Yeah.
Go, go, go. Forget about your broken hoof and go.
Come on. Too bad he's not like a real turtle. He just has short, stubby legs.
Right?
Of course, then it would be really ridiculous to get him over these geysers.
Yeah, it's already ridiculous.
You know what I think is an addition to this, though, that they didn't have in the PlayStation 2 version?
Huh.
The water raining down from the geysers.
Well, probably, yeah. They have added all kind of effects that they didn't have back then. This horse is the most powerful being on this earth.
You can certainly take a punch.
He falls into a ravine, gets stomped on by monsters, and
Oh wait, we got her!
Hey.
I said we, like I did something.
What do you call it? I can't think of the term. No.
What?
I don't know.
Anyway, let's see if we can get this guy in one go. I think once you're on top of him, it's pretty easy to stay on.
I think so too.
I don't think he does anything to, other than shake, to shake his booty. Get on the other side where the fur is.
I do believe that's what he's doing.
I don't know. I don't know what people are doing anymore. It's also not fur. Well, there it is. It is fur. That's so weird that he's like, the rest of him is just rock, but his underbelly is fur.
Then what would you have to climb on? I gotta give you something to climb on.
It could be like, scales jutting out.
It's too creative. You should put some fur.
Some ridges like there. Uh-oh. He's about to get up. Alright. Well, I remember this part being a little bit tricky, right? When he gets up.
You just have to not jump too high, I think. Or get flung
Jesus.
off. Oh god, okay, good. And then I think you can just drop and go around.
Yeah.
You just gotta be careful. Like, don't glitch
He's
into
so,
the side
he
of
is
the
so
turtle.
freaking awkward. And get your sword out.
Yeah, you're controlling a teenager, that's for sure. A bumbling, stupid teenager. Didn't go very. I mean, you went high, but not very far.
I like how his shell, like it feels like there's real weight to it, the way he
Yeah.
shakes.
I feel like it actually
love it.
kind of. It was more segmented, I think, though, in the first one or in the original.
Yeah, but it might have been too segmented. That might be
It
why.
looked cool though. It kind of looked. I remember you saying you liked how it looked long.
I think it's pretty much the same.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember it looking different. It still looks cool, but
I bet this guy, he didn't think in a million years anyone would be able to get up there. It's like, honestly, there was no reason for them to. Or no means of doing it. But all you had to do was get him on top of a geyser and one of his personal bidets.
should never have had those installed. You just poop normally like a regular turtle monster.
What if that's the case? Every time he sits down on one of those to clean himself, you see him just slightly rise above the ground.
This is all going straight up my ass.
I'm getting clean. This is both uncomfortable and satisfying.
Weird, right?
I mean, isn't that what pooping is in general?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like whenever I have to poo, I'm like, ugh, and then I'm like, oh, okay, I feel better.
I like this conversation.
Yeah.
Who says conversation is a dead art?
One threw up this morning.
I did.
Some people can be satisfied from that. Like, they're so sick and then they vomit and they feel great
Oh yeah, I
afterward.
much rather vomiting than holding all that in.
It depends for me, cause like I used to get these horrible stomach
Please don't
viruses
fall.
as a kid, to where now it's like just anything about vomiting.
Shut up.
Sorry.
You done interrupting me?
Uh-huh.
Okay, God bless you, sweetie. Anything about vomiting now, like looking at it or like hearing it or like doing it, just makes me feel terrible.
Well, you
But
don't want
anyway.
to. You don't want to vomit.
Well, no, but
Just 'cause something's
it's almost
gross.
like it gives me like a panic attack at this point. Just
Yeah.
even looking at it can make me like give me the shakes. But like I used to get these horrible stomach viruses, and I think that's why I am the way I am now, where I would just throw up all night to where there was nothing left, and I was still just heaving, and I was like, why?
At least it's not
Why?
like him.
Well, right, yeah.
But not from
Why is
like.
this happening? There should be nothing left, but it's because it was a virus. It wasn't anything I had eaten. It was just something my body had to go through, I guess.
I don't like vomiting, even when I'm sick. If I'm nauseated, I hold it in. Like, I really stop
I've been
myself.
trying not to because it has actually been making me feel a little, like, it makes me feel better now. Not usually after the first bout, but like, after the next couple bouts, I'll feel better.
Like, that ruins my day once I
Yeah,
vomit.
it does me too. Although the only kind of cool part, even though it's vomiting itself is just awful, but like when you feel better, like when you actually start feeling better, like you wake up in the morning and you, like after a horrible night, and you just feel so much better. So much better.
Yeah.
You still have kind of that tightness in your guts because your stomach is basically sore, and like your throat's sore and stuff, and like I get noodly legs. Like I'll stand up and my legs feel all noodly. But I don't
Yeah.
remember why I started that conversation. But yeah.
Poop and vomit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you
any
know,
pee stuff
we're-
y'all want to talk about?
We're humans. We all do it. It happens. It's okay to
Everybody
talk
poops.
about it. Well, this guy shakes the earth too.
Yeah, this guy's scary.
There's a pattern going here.
I noticed that turtle was a whole lot easier than the last.
I'm gonna
Last
call
two.
him Hurdle the Turtle.
You
That
wanna keep
joke was
going, or
worth
y'all-
it.
We could stop.
Yeah.